would you describe yourself as a child? Were you shy, or determined, or arrogant, and how was it? So you were obviously precocious, intelligent. How was it perceived in your relations with other kids? Was it a plus? I mean, something where you were naturally a leader, or were you more isolated because of that?
Well, I think it was more of a negative. I mean, I didn't have very many friends. I always felt unpopular and that nobody liked me. I probably was horribly arrogant. It's hard for me to tell, but I suddenly wanted praise and was always looking for praise that would come, well, from my teachers and my mother, but possibly my father never paid attention, that kind of thing. You know, I mean, he was just not aware, I would think. You see, what happened to me was, you said you skipped 3 years at school. I skipped 1 year at school, so I went into a different class, and there I did make a few friends. There was a time when I was very close to my father, and he was writing a book about philosophy, and he would talk to me about his ideas, and we would discuss. I was reading Bertrand Russell, and he gave me Freud to read. I mean, we were sort of discussing some of the ideas that went into his book, The Ethical Animal. But then, a little later, things turned darker in a way. There were these world crises when I thought that the world was going to blow up, and I turned rather against science because it was sort of the beginning of the 60s. It was the beginning of the time when people started questioning the value, because my father really believed in progress and the human mind could solve a lot of technological problems, and I sort of rebelled against all that. So I stopped really speaking to him very much. And I didn't speak to my mother very much either. So I didn't really speak to very many people.